I always felt like I had a chance to make it. And the way I work and how much I believe in myself, I knew that would give me a chance. So anytime odds get stacked up against me, I feel like it's in me to beat it. And I got to give a lot of credit to my family and my foundation because they put it in me the way I was raised. Back at home in East Oakland, it was tough growing up because you got drugs, you got violence, and it starts at an early age. So I was 12 and I had friends that was smoking. I had friends that was selling drugs and friends that was in gangs, things like that. So if that's what I'm around every day, it's tough to go in another direction when, everybody's making it seem like it's okay. They still going to school. Everything you do, they're doing, playing sports, but outside of that, they doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing. And I just had to make that decision that, I'm going to go my own way. Growing up, I learned how to shoot on a tree. And my cousins, it started because my cousins, they would be out there dunking on the branch. I would see them out there jumping up and dunking, and they were older. And I couldn't dunk. I was a lot smaller, so I would go out there and just shoot over the branch. I came over one day, the tree was cut down, and that was the first thing my grandmother told me when I walked in the house. Did you see the tree got cut down? And then, I was upset about it, and then that was when my grandfather said he had milk crates. He got his saw, and he cut out the bottom of it, and we both kicked the crate in, and we put a hole in it so I could shoot on it. And then he nailed it up on the telephone pole, and I started shooting on the telephone pole. And that was when I started to really fall in love with basketball. I know for a fact that my maturity comes from my family because that's the standard that they've always held me to. As a kid, they let me be a kid. I made mistakes, I got in trouble, but they let me know some things just weren't acceptable. So just having to grow up at such a young age, I think that's what allowed me to kind of just naturally come into my own in that way. I want to play for one team. I want to be an all-star more than one time. Hopefully that can happen. I want to win a championship just like everybody else. I definitely feel like this is the place for me because of the young players, the players' attitudes, and the vibe you get from people around the city. Every time I go to a mall, people excited to see me. Every time I tweet, people excited to communicate with me. So every little thing that I do, I feel welcome. I feel like I'm wanted here, and I really like that feeling. I chose the number 0 because I'm from Oakland. I went to school in Ogden, and now I'm playing in Oregon, and I'm starting from scratch. So I can't wait to get out there and show them, what they're cheering for.